This is Star Wars in Character, the podcast that takes a closer look at some of the elements that make up the Star Wars universe. Backstories, histories, and details you never knew, wanted to know, or ever need to know. Now here are this week's panelists of Star Wars in Character.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Star Wars Obscure Character Face-Off Strikes Back. My name is Matt from the Star Wars in Character podcast, and tonight, tonight we, and by we I mean everyone in this room, is going to name and crown a new top Star Wars Obscure Character from the Star Wars universe.
Woo.
5 years ago, we started this show at Celebration 6. Was anyone at that show way back? Whoa, there we go.
Show of hands. Marcus back there. Look at that guy.
They've been
Right
sitting
there.
for
Now
5
sit down.
Hey. So back then, we picked 8 characters in various different ways. Online polls, we asked listeners, we even had a miniseries to narrow it down. And in the end, Maximilian Veers won. So we don't want to uncrown him per se. We just are going to move into the Hall of Fame and the Obscure Character Hall of Fame and start anew. So now on who is featured tonight and how they got here, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Dave.
Thank you, Matt. We are picking the top obscure character, and that's a distinction. There are all kinds of characters with just moments of screen time in the movies. It's what happens off screen that makes tonight's contenders the top obscure characters. Long backstories, ridiculous moments in Star Wars history, things that we have talked about for hours on our show for over 6 years now. Stories from the entire universe of Star Wars that without them wouldn't make that universe what it is today. To tell us about how tonight's contenders made it here tonight, let me introduce you to this sexy bearded man next to me, Tim.
Hello. Now we have done over 200 episodes dedicated to individual obscure Star Wars characters that in many cases we didn't even know their names until it came time to record. Looking at our most downloaded episodes, most commentated, and most interesting and fun backstories, we've narrowed tonight's face-off down to 8 new characters who have never appeared in this face-off before, and no, they face off 2 at a time until we crown a new champion. That is correct. To do that, we picked the top facts from their history, some characteristics, some of their stories, and even some points a little bit out of the box to reintroduce these top contenders to everyone. And then we turn it over to you as my co-host, Chris will explain.
Oh boy, look at him.
How are you going to get an applause? He took an applause.
Is it on?
It's on.
You don't need a microphone, beautiful. Just keep talking, Pumpkin. It's all good.
Lumpy. Yeah, it's on. Can you guys hear me? All right. That's right. After Dave and Tim give us the facts we all need to know, I'll be out there in the audience to hear what you have to say. Every one of you. Don't be shy. Tell us what you think. Tell us who you're voting for. Tell us anything about your favorite character in each round. Then from there, it's everyone's turn to vote.
That's right. You fool! We want you to make some noise for your favorite character in that round, and we're going to capture that with this applause meter. So everyone give me a round of applause for Celebration Orlando.
Nice.
All right. Woo. I think we're ready. So let me switch that back over. This is the Star Wars Obscure Character Face-Off Strikes Back.
Woo!
All right, start things off. We're just going to start off real simple. The order of the characters, best way we can decide is the order they appeared on our episode. So in round 1, we start off with Kleeglars. And Dave, tell us something about Kleeglars.
Tim's going to tell us because
Talk about
Okay.
Klieg.
because it's
right.
Tim and he has to go first.
Klieg. Everyone's favorite. Moisture farmer, father of Owen Lars, stepfather of Anakin Skywalker.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
He was born on Tatooine, but always dreamed of leaving.
Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
And he freed Shmi Skywalker from slavery and then married her.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
Marriage.
All right, thank you, Tim. Next up, I was going to announce it, but this man needs no introduction.
Woo!
Dave.
All right. Wilro Hood is a gas miner. He gave the rebellion discount prices on Tabana gas.
I work in propane and propane accessories.
Wilro Hood also wears an orange jumpsuit and carries what looks like an ice cream maker. The ice cream maker is actually a computer core which holds all of the rebellion contacts.
Ice cream! The ice cream man is coming!
All right, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Tim. Chris?
Yes.
Oh, you're already out there.
I'm out here. I'm everywhere.
What do you have to say about Klieglar's or Wilbur Hood?
All right, let me go over here down this aisle here. All right, this guy right here. What's your name and where you're from? And your ears have holes in them.
Oh,
Not up here, like down there.
My name's Albert. I'm from Southern California.
What part of Southern California?
Fullerton?
Great town.
He doesn't know where that is.
Never been there.
Okay.
Oh, Anaheim. I know Anaheim. I was there. All right. Okay. Who do we vote for? The guy who can't play soccer? Or the guy on the right who loves ice cream?
Wilro Hood.
How come?
Ice cream machine.
Ice cream machine. All right. Let me go over here. Let me go to this little guy. Stand up, buddy. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Julian from Canada.
Canada. What part of Canada? Is that above us?
Yes.
Did you drive here?
No.
Did you fly here?
Yeah.
He's 12. He didn't drive here.
What? Yeah. Who do you want to vote for? This guy here who's constantly sitting down will never get up? Or that guy who looks like the guy from Rocky V?
Wilbur Hood.
Why?
Because he's one of the most classic background characters.
Do you know all the Star Wars movies? Have you seen them all?
Yes.
Which one's your favorite?
Rogue One.
Sit down. Let me go back here. Anyone looks like, let me see if anyone looks like Wilbur Hood. Hold on. No. This guy here, stand up, buddy. What's your name and where you're from?
I'm Trey from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, that's by me. I never see it.
Yeah.
I tell you to stop by, you don't stop by.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not Kansas.
No, I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah. All right. Do you want to vote for this guy who can't tie his shoes?
I want the guy that looks like me.
What's the matter? Too soon? What's the matter? Or the guy who looks like you a little bit. No. Oh, fuck.
All right.
We have to go for Wilbur Hood.
That's 3 for Wilbur Hood, Matt.
All right. Take a seat.
One more?
Yeah.
One more. Let me.
No, not actually.
Let me go over here. Let me go in the back. Way back
I got a
deep.
bad feeling about this.
This guy. No? What's your name? Where you're from?
Cody Jobson. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Great town. It's hot.
Look at Lumpy. It is hot.
Who do you want to vote for? This guy here who gets, his pants for half off? Or, what is the matter? Or Wilbur Hood?
I'm going to go with Klieg just to give him a point.
Yeah!
It just isn't fair.
It is fair. Any more, Matt?
No, we're good for the first
Okay.
round. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Now I'm going to turn it over to the entire audience. Let's start off with your vote for that was a big mistake almost. Klieg-Lars. Klieg-Lars. All right. Who's voting for Wilbur Hood?
What have I done?
That's a tough one to call, Matt.
Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb and make a judgment call and say Wilbur Hood won that round.
All righty.
All right. Let's keep going. Round 2. So who's going first? Tim again?
Which character's
It is
first?
Nobot. I'm sorry.
That is
Consider
Tim.
reset. Yeah, I kind of blew the lead on that. I'm sorry. Baron Papanoida.
Baron Papanoida, let me quarterback this for you, okay? Baron Papanoida is a blue-skinned statesman from Pantora. He's an anti-Palpatine in his politics. He used his influence to funnel intelligence to senators.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Papanoida is also an amateur playwright.
I can't see real good. Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
All right, thank you, Dave. If you missed my flub earlier, his opponent in this round is the Nobot. So, Tim, let us know some facts about the Nobot.
Nobot. Nobot is a protocol droid, also known as the Ghost Droid.
Oh, my.
work that putty.
Lou had his camera pointed at you guys, just so you're aware.
So the Nobot aimlessly wanders the streets of Mos Espa with no programming or purpose. And some of you may know that he plays a recording of an unsolved murder in the progress on a loop.
You're killing me, Smalls.
How rude.
Actual recording.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Dave. Chris,
Yes.
turn it over to you.
I am looking for a sexy man who is a New Jersey police officer. Anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody? Anybody? You, sir. You look like you're a sexy man. Stand up. What's your name and what do you do?
My name's Mike, and I'm a Jersey State Trooper.
What? Out of all these people, I picked you? Crazy. You want to vote for Blue Lucas over there? Or no bot, bop, 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 biddy bop, bop, bop?
I'm going with no bot.
Why is that?
Because it's better than Bieber.
Oh no. I'm not going to argue that. Let me go over here. Let me go over here to someone. I saw a little girl who actually might like Bieber.
Who doesn't like Bieber?
Don't judge her. She's a little girl. What's your name, little girl?
Chloe,
What name? Where are you from?
Florida.
That's a big state. Which part of Florida?
Tampa.
No, help the audience, please.
It's a trap.
Would you like to vote for this adorable blue man? Look how cute he looks. Or this nobody who looks like 3PO, but just crazier?
No bot.
Nobody! Great choice, great choice. Let me go back here to Peter Venkman, Egon Spengler, or Ernie Hudson guy. What's your name, buddy?
Chris.
That's an awesome name. Let's all applaud the name for Chris right now. Thank you. Do you want to vote for George Lucas or that goldenrod?
I'll have to go with no bot.
Is that 3 no-bots? Why?
Because he has more expressions than Papanoida does.
That means something. Do you like the prequels?
Not particularly.
Wow, that's something new. I never heard that. That's one more?
More, yep.
All right, who wants to volunteer? Any hands? Any hands? Any hands? All right, I gotta get up there. I can't run. I got a bad ankle.
Move it, man. Let's go. This is an hour show.
You, sir. Stand up. What's your name and where you from?
I'm Brad from Pensacola.
Good.
Is that like Pepsi Cola?
Yeah, it's close enough.
Is it? I have no idea. Never been there. All right. Do you want to vote for this guy? Look at it. He's looking right at you. He created everything while you're here. Or that thing. Over there, right.
I think while he created it, Nobot never added any special effects. So I gotta go with Nobot.
Everybody hates George Lucas. That's sad. Is that 4
You could be a
Nobots?
little nicer, though.
Is that 4 Nobots?
We're good, yep.
We're good, all right.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Oops, let's turn it over. All right, audience. First up, who's voting for Baron Papanoida?
That's not bad.
All right, who's voting for Nobot?
Uh-oh.
Wow. Okay. That is a surprise to me, but that is cool. That's why I love doing this show. We have no idea what's ever going to happen, so
That's all right.
that is a win for Nobot. All right, let's move on to round 3. And starting off with round 3, this is a character there's no way we could not have in this show. Talk about obscure. And I'm trying to be as kind as I can because I'm standing in Dave's proximity, but a character who's not even in the movie.
All right. Round 3, Fixer.
Sorry, Tim.
Tim's got it.
Sorry,
Tim,
no,
I'm
I
sorry.
got
You
it.
just thought I'd have it because he's great, right?
I'm playing devil's advocate over here.
You could be a little nicer, though.
Amateur mechanic at Tashi Station is Fixer.
Correctamundo.
Correct. And Fixer is part of a group of Luke Skywalker's childhood friends.
No one told you that was gonna be this way.
That
Great kid! Don't get cocky!
That made it worth doing that. I can't stand that song, but it all just paid off. Thank you.
And lastly, he appears in a deleted scene in A New Hope.
Gets like it's been erased.
Erase from existence.
All right, thank you, Tim. Now, Dave, I'll turn it over to you for our next contestant, and I hope this person also needs no introduction, Akmina.
Alrighty, Akmina is the popular and friendly night shift bartender at Chalmers Cantina.
What did you say?
Thank you for being a friend.
Her farewell to customers was always, "Come back soon, I'll be waiting."
Come back soon, I'll be waiting.
See? She also sings to the crowd at closing time to get them to leave with the help of Barberine and the modal nodes.
Oh my God.
I just want everyone to know that was way longer in rehearsal. All right. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Tim. Chris, you out there?
I'm right here.
Find someone that wants to vote for Fixer or Akmina.
Let me go over here. All right. Let's go. This fine young sexy man. Stand up, please. What's your name and where you're from and your social security number?
Luke from Albany, New York.
Woo! Where's that at? In New York?
What's that?
Where's that at? In New York?
Most of the time.
Okay.
That's why he said Albany, New York.
Social security number is 052.
Oh, wait. What?
4 5 Niner.
Was that a niner?
Who do you want to vote for? Do you want to vote for the guy right now that is looking right at her because she's attractive to him? Or this fine young lady who at one time was gorgeous?
I mean, I just have a question for Dave.
Yeah.
About Akmina.
Yeah.
What is she so good at?
She's good at lots of things, but there's children here. And our show.
Know what you mean. My vote is for Akmina.
Akmina it is. All right, let me go back here a little bit. Yes, you, stand up. What's your name, where you're from?
Gwen Gladio, Tallahassee, Florida.
Look at you, Gwen Gladio, Tallahassee, Florida. You were like, "Argh."
She was ready.
Do you want to vote for that guy here? You have no idea who that is, do you? Yes, I do. Oh. Which page?
I don't know which page.
Okay. Or Akmina, look at her. Are you her friend? Are you going to thank her for being your friend?
No, I'm not interested in her. I like Fixer. I used to sell auto parts, so I like people that can work on their own stuff.
Now, you don't know, you probably can do more than I can on a car. I don't even know where the key goes in, trust me. All right, thank you very much, thank you.
Take a seat.
Let me go over here. Oh, yeah, oh, stand up.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Are you in there? What's your name and where you're from?
Caleb, and I'm from Nebraska.
You know what? I don't really know where that is, Nebraska. Which part is that? Up north?
Like the middle of the United States.
Perfect. Never been there.
You're way smarter than this man you're talking to. Yeah.
Trust me.
Trust me, it's colder in the winter. You don't want to go there in the winter.
Anyone from Nebraska? Oh! All right, do you want to vote for this guy, Fixer, who can do a lot of stuff, but not really good? Or Akmina. Do you know the Golden Girls?
I'm going to go with Fixer.
That answer it. Thank you very much. Matt, any more, Matt?
One more.
One more? This little man. Look at this guy. Stand up. What's your name? Where you from?
From Tampa.
You sure you were like, Tampa?
Yes.
All right, Scotty. Have you seen all the Star Wars?
Yes.
All of them. All 14 of them.
No.
Okay, good. I almost got to catch you there. Do you want to vote for this guy who's holding the camera? Not this guy holding the camera, the guy up there holding the camera. Or Akmina. Look at those eyes.
Fixer.
Why Fixer?
Because he never made it to the movie, and that's sad.
Oh, that is sad. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody. Now we're going to turn it over to the audience. Who is voting for Fixer? All right, if Fixer is that loud, I'm afraid to ask who's voting for Akmina.
He does.
Wait, I am proud to say Akmina moves on to the semifinals. All right, Got one more round before we start getting down to the nitty-gritty, so let's set up round 4, and we are going to start with... Oh, okay. This is interesting. Not that guy. Kind of blew that. I'm going to have to go backwards here.
Spoiler alert.
There we go. Bidlow Quirv, who did not win yet. Don't let the screen fool you. But let's find out why he should.
All right, I'm going to tell you about Bidlow Quirv. He was born on Corellia. Quirv was a smuggler and a pirate.
But I don't want to be a pirate.
Quirv was a hot-tempered Corellian, and he had several run-ins with Han Solo, including one where Chewie shot his blaster out of his hand with his bowcaster.
But I don't want to be a pirate.
I like this thing.
There we go.
Bidlow Quirv gets the Rancor for Jabba as a birthday gift and installs the throne room trapdoor.
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can.
I knew there was going to be a fist bump. I knew it. I knew someone would do that. All right, so facing off against Bidlow Quirv, we are featuring Bazine Natel, and Tim is going to tell us all about Bazine.
Ooh, sweet Bazine.
That's gross.
Something about cat suits. All right. Bazine Natel, born on the desert planet Shaktil.
Chaka Khan.
Bazine was orphaned at a very young age. She was taken in as a student and trained to become a mercenary.
It's the hard knock life for us.
Born without a name, she was called Shock Rabbit by her martial arts master after a common pest from her home planet.
Put the bunny back in the box.
So be it.
All right, Chris.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Already out there. All right.
I'm out there.
Find us some volunteers.
I want to ask this fine-looking man right here. What's your name? Where you from? You can sit. You don't have to get up. It's been a long day. I know. What's your name? Where you
He's not
from?
even getting up? Wow.
Chris Hernandez from Secaucus, New Jersey.
That's a great town. I've been there. I have. Do you want to vote for the guy whose favorite game as a child was Heads Up, 7-Up? Or this lady who looks like she's like a Robert Palmer dancer?
Bidlow.
Why Bidlow?
He was in the Jabba Kenner set.
Are you asking me? Or okay. Bidlow it is. That's one for Bidlow.
You fool!
Anyone else want to participate? Anyone? Let me go over here to this lady who I never met. What's your name and where are you from?
Michelle, Long Beach, California.
Oh, now you're all shy now. I'm Michelle, Long Beach, California. All right, fine. Do you want to vote for Bidlow? Look at him. He kind of looks like someone, like kind of like rugged, like something who you've met in the past. Or this one who wears a shower cap all the time.
Bazine, because those eyebrows.
Those eyebrows.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, who's the guy from the OC?
She looks like Eugene Levy.
Peter Gallagher. Yeah, true. All right, let me go over here.
Oh God! What the Misa saying?
Stand up, sir. What's your name? Where you from?
Rollo, Detroit, Michigan.
Wow. Well, look at her. Do you want to vote for Bidlow, who has that little John Henson white thing in his hair? Well, look at her. Look at Bazine. What?
Oh, totally Bazine. She gets stuff done, man. She gets stuff done.
There you go. She gets stuff done. All right, man. Thank you very much. Let me go over here. This guy pointing at me. He looks kind of angry. Let me go over here. Stand up. So what's your name and where you from?
Phil, Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Who do you want to vote for? Do you want to vote for this guy who nobody likes? Look at his skull. That's a shame. Or you didn't want to go to her? All right, why Bidlow?
Because he shuts the door on the Rancor.
He actually does shut the door.
Spoiler alert.
Thank you. That's a great spoiler. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Anyone else, Matt?
Yep, that's good. All right, we're ready to vote. So thank you, Chris. So everybody, it's up to you now. Who's up first? All right, who votes for Bidlow Quirv? All right, who is voting for Bazine Natel? Yeah, what was that? I think that was Bidlow. Anyone disagree? I locked with someone that said yes, and I'm sure that man is right. Thank you, sir. All right. A Bitloquer. All right. So, well, it's almost like I predicted it by accident earlier.
You were right the first time, Ed. You won.
Bitlo wins. All right. Before we get into the semi-final rounds here, we're going to take a little bit, not a break, but we're going to change things up a little bit. Chris is going to play a little game called Let's Strike a Bargain. And Dave, would you explain what we're doing here?
All right. If you guys have seen, they do this on Let's Make a Deal, where at the end of the show, the guy asks for stuff that they have in their pockets, in their purses, on their phones. Chris is going to do that, but instead of Let's Make a Deal, it's Let's Strike a Bargain. So he's going to call out a few things. First person to put your hand up that has it on them right now gets a prize.
Yes, all right. Ready? Now, just leave your purses down. Relax. You won't have this in your purse. Well, something in mind. Anybody out there right now, and I don't want to say in your bag or on your body, are you wearing Star Wars socks? I saw this guy first. I got to see him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. What?
Now, this guy's wearing two different Star Wars socks.
Wearing a Force sock.
All right, there you go. You win. Have they been washed? Not lately. Oh, darn it. All right. This is something that I've always wanted, but I'm too afraid because of needles. A Star Wars tattoo. I saw this guy first, right over here. Jesus, that's right late. Do you have another one? I guess that will do. Your whole arm's a tattoo. That has to hurt. Say never. I ain't doing that. All right, this guy wins. This one is kind of personal. Anybody's last name on your driver's license, I got to see it. I won't memorize it, trust me. Have the last name of a Star Wars actor.
Like if your name is Bob Williams.
I got to see your license.
Pull out that
Did you drive here, sir? Yeah. Did you pay attention to all the traffic rules?
Right. All the construction in Orlando?
That's right. I got to see it. Liar!
What's the last name?
Where's the name at? Oh. Arthur?
Yeah, B. Arthur plays the...
B. Arthur. Arthur is his name. That was very obscure. That was fantastic.
May the Force be with us.
I didn't even know. I was like, Arthur? What's that? Star Wars? Oh. All right, this one. On your smartphone, do you have an episode of our podcast on your smartphone? Now,
This time you
wait a minute. The first person I saw, how old are you? A 12-year-old has an episode of our podcast. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Do you really? Where's your? These are. Look at him. He's like, yeah, we're the parents. Yeah. This little kid wins.
Which episode is it?
Oh, wait a minute. He's showing me iTunes of all of them.
Nice.
I'll give it to you. But you have some horrible parents.
Oh! I don't condone that.
Right, there you go.
I think you're doing a good job.
You have one more?
I got 3 more. But whatever you want.
Do one more.
One more? All right, I'm going to do this one, which kind of easy today because they're all here. Anyone have on their a picture of on their smartphone of themselves and a celebrity?
Unlikely.
You already won. How about this guy? Who's next? Anyone saw who was next?
What's that?
I didn't see who was next. Raising their hand. Anybody?
This is good right here. Right here's
Right
good.
here? All right, stand up. Who is it? Let me see. I don't see anything on your phone that I shouldn't see anything on your phone.
Swipe to the right, young man.
This isn't Tinder, all right? Where is it?
Who's he got?
No, a Star Wars actor, sir.
You didn't say that though, so give him a bag.
Oh, I didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't?
Yeah.
I didn't? You get him a prize. It was someone from basketball.
You said a celebrity.
Give it another chance. Let's give it another chance, Chris.
Who was it? Who was it? On your phone, who was it?
Larry Nance Jr.
Never heard of that guy.
He's a basketball player.
Do another one then.
All right.
Do the Star Wars actor.
This next one is very personal again. On your credit card. I have to see your credit card. Seriously.
No, do the
last
Star, Chris,
4 digits
do the Star Wars actor.
Huh?
Do the Star Wars actor picture.
All right.
A selfie with a Star Wars,
Star Wars actor. That guy right there I saw first. Let me go over here. Let's see.
I got a bad feeling about this.
He has 3. Does he get 3 bags?
No.
He is on the fence. So Morrison, the kid Daniel, and Jeremy Bullock.
Very cool.
Very good. That guy was the prize.
All right.
Good job. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody. Now we're into the semifinals, starting off with the winners from round 1 and 2, and that is going to be. I think I hit the wrong button. But nope, we start off with Wilro Hood. It's going to be Wilro versus Nobot. So we're going to start with Wilro Hood for the semifinals.
All right. Because he kept the contacts safe, he is a true hero of the rebellion. Wilro Hood is in The Empire Strikes Back for 1.4 seconds.
Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.
All right.
All right, thanks, Dave. So we'll go to Tim next up for Nobot.
Now, the lovely and sexy Jira would tell his story to the locals for Dos Peggets. 2 Peggets. And many people think that, the recording of the murder, many people think that Nobot is the murderer.
All right. Thank you, Tim and Dave. Chris.
Yes.
All right.
Hello there.
Another round for Wilro and Nobot.
All right, let me go over here, because I highly doubt there's another Wilro Hood out here. But let me go around. You know what? Actually, where's the one who's, pretty? Over there. Okay, I ain't going to you. Let me go over here to this pretty Wilro Hood over here. Let me see who she's going to vote for. Shocker. All right, what's your name? Where you from?
I'm Ashley. I'm from Pittsburgh.
All right.
Pittsburgh again. Wilro Hood. Or the Jason Voorhees droid.
Oh, this is a really tough one, but
Take your time.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Wilro Hood.
Have you ever seen him and wear something that looks like that?
Never, ever in my life.
Exactly. All right, Wilro Hood, one of them. Anybody else? Anybody else out there?
Not really, no.
Anybody else? How about you right here?
There it is.
You don't care his name. You don't want to tell me where he's from. It's Wilro Hood. That's it. He's moving on. Why?
Look at him. He's sexy as hell.
I'm
Kid, don't get cocky.
I'm going to take that answer. I see a little boy over here. No? What's your name? Where you from? Oh, I go to him? Okay, what's your name? Where you from?
Chris from Portland, Oregon.
Another Chris? Round of applause. It's a good name. It's a good name. Wilro Hood, who, everybody likes.
I'll give the PG version. I freaking love Wilro Hood.
And that is how you say it. All right, that's
You
3.
be more careful.
Anyone else? One more?
I saw some. Yeah, we have front row here.
Right front row? Let's just do this.
Let's do this. You getting tired, Chris?
A little bit. I ain't got no sleep the other night. I'm just dying. Stand up. What's your name and where you from?
I'm Alyssa. I'm from Michigan.
Isn't that by those lakes? Okay. Have you ever been to those lakes? No. Okay. I just wanted to know. Wilro Hood, who everyone likes. Everyone freaking likes. Or Nobot, the killer who, follows you and kills you.
Nobot.
Ooh! Why Nobot?
Because I've only know of one scarier robot in all of Star Wars.
And that would be?
EV-99.
Nice.
Look at you with the brain on your head.
Hello there.
One more? We got one more. Anyway, let me go down this aisle. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. You, sir. What's your name? Where you from? Stand up so we're going to say it. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Victor. I'm from Orlando.
That's right here. Did you drive here?
I did not. He drove here.
How far are you?
All right.
5 miles.
5 miles? You're lucky. All right. Do you want to vote for this ice cream? Do you like ice cream?
I do like ice cream.
Favorite flavor?
Let's do.
That's a tough question.
No, it's the Ben & Jerry's. What is it?
Are you brainless?
Brownie. Huh?
Are you brainless? How rude. Or Nobot, who will kill you and your family in your sleep.
Well, I wanted to do Nobot because I relate to him on a personal level. With no one wanted to talk to him.
Excuse me, hold on. You can continue. What were you saying?
Let's do Hood. The Hood.
We're doing Hood. We're Hood.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Let's find out for sure, although I'm sure it's not a stretch of the imagination, who is voting for Wilbur Hood. Okay, who's voting for Nobot? Did what happened?
Yes.
I think happened.
Oh no! Oh no! Look! What?
Yo!
No! Wait! Where are you going? No! Get back! What? No!
I know!
What did you do? Nobody!
I am absolutely stunned. And I want to thank the members of the Running Wilros for joining us and doing that bid. Thank you guys, and we're still
Running.
very much.
Thank you, Wilro.
All right, well,
What did you say?
I have no dog in the fight anymore. I don't even want to continue, but I will. So let's go to the next semifinal. This will be interesting. I actually was kind of hoping this would happen. It is going to be Akmina versus Bidlo Quirk. So let's start off with Akmina.
Alrighty.
Did it again. I can't believe it.
What have I done?
There we go. I just so badly want Akmina to win.
Akmina creates and acts in a staged play about the life of Luke Skywalker.
Acting! Brilliant! Thank you!
Akmina is 44 years old in the holiday special.
That monkey's might fly out of my butt.
All right, thank you, Dave. Tim, I turn it over to you for more on Bidlo Quirk.
Bidlo. So Bidlo was in competition with Bib Fortuna for the job of Jabba's Major Domo, which he doesn't get.
You're fired.
Bidlo is instead offered a job that will be remembered forever, which is becoming the first victim of the Rancor.
It's a major award.
All right. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Dave. Chris, head back
Yes.
to the audience.
All right, we're going to go out here. I missed this guy the first time around, and I apologize. But you, sir, please stand up. What's your name, and where'd you get that sexy shirt?
Tom, I'm from D.C., and I made it this morning.
Did you really? Very impressive. So, you know what? Come here. Just for you're not going to be. Stand this way. All right. That's good. All right. Do you want to vote? Everyone, applaud for Akmina. Would you like to vote for the lady on your shirt? Or would you like to vote for this thing in your head?
Akmina.
Akmina. That's a good answer. All right, good answer. Let me go down here. Let me go over here. Let me go back. What are you looking at? You looking at me like, don't come over here. Well, guess what? I'm coming over here. What's your name, sir, and where we're from?
Keith, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. That's Florida, right? Is it in the east?
North.
North? I don't know. All right. I've never been there. I drove through it. All right, do you want to vote for the guy on that shirt, Akmina? Look at those eyes. Or, heads up, 7 Up. He looks like a weird kind of Stallone, doesn't he? Which one do you vote for, Akmina or Bildo?
Bidlo.
Why Bidlo?
Looks like he had a purpose. He actually did something.
You thought of that really well. That's a great answer. All right. Let me go back here. Ooh, Ahsoka Tano. I'll come over here. What's your name and where you from?
Abigail from Orlando.
That is right here, right down the road. Am I right? How far was your drive?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? I drove like 4 days. All right. Have you seen the holiday special?
I don't think so.
That's okay. Have you seen Return of the Jedi?
Yes.
All right. Akmina or Bidlo?
Akmina, because she was in the bar when Luke met Han.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
As you wish.
right, let me go over here to this side. Matt, one more?
Yep.
All right, one more. Let me go over here. Let me go over here. I saw you go. Here he comes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Jeanette from Orlando.
Why is everyone from Orlando? Don't you guys travel? Wait, how far is your drive?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
It just isn't fair.
It's not fair. Do you want to vote for Acmina, who runs a bar, who drinks every night and locks up, or Bill Quirv, who never had a family? Look at that skull.
Acmina.
I've seen noises.
Acmina? Why Acmina?
She's alive.
All right, old buddy. Isn't Bea Arthur dead? Yes. Who said yes? That's a good answer, though. All right, one more for Acmina.
One more.
One more?
There we go.
Oh, I saw a hand. Let me go all the way over here. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Ruth Olay, and this is a panel.
That's a great name. Do you want to vote for Acmina? Look at her. Or look at Biddle Quirv. Look at him. The last thing that went through his head was the Rancor's tooth. All right.
I see your point, sir.
Who's your vote for?
And again, I'm Susan from Shreveport.
Oh, you fooled me.
Yes. I'll go with Bidlow, because one, he didn't sing, and two, he's always trying to get ahead.
Whoa! That was a great answer. Great answer.
All right. Okay. Here we go, audience. I am, after that stunning upset by Wilra Hood, I can't imagine where we're going next. So let's just get to it. Who is voting for Acmina? All right. Who is voting for Bidlow Quirv? It is, I actually wrote the numbers down this time to be sure. It is Acmina by a hair. So here we go.
Maybe
Letterman
Letterman?
wins. All right. We're getting to the final round, but we're going to take a little break again for everyone to kind of, let me turn over the screen for another game by Chris called Obscure Idol, which Dave is going to explain for us.
Alrighty, if any of you out there have any kind of talent, maybe you can sing, maybe you can do impressions. Impressions tend to work out pretty well. Chris is going to come around to you. Give us your best shot. Make everybody laugh. We got a lot of funny people in there. You guys are funnier than we are, so let's hear it. So if you have something you can do,
Star Wars
Chris's
impressions.
attention.
Anybody can do a Star Wars impression. Nobody. Anybody can do it.
He's got his hand up right there.
Right here. Boba. Stand up. I want to hear your best Star Wars impression.
Let me think.
It's Lobot.
He's Lobot.
Oh, yeah. He did a great Lobot. A round of applause. Right here. Lobot. Excellent job. Goodbye. I'll come to you next, lady. Don't worry. All right, you stand up with your best impression. I want to see some Robert Klein. Is that the guy? Rich Little.
Robert Klein.
I don't even know who that is.
They don't know who either of those people are.
I can do a Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Chewie. Let me go back here, this fine young lady.
Look at Lumpy.
Your best impression.
Luke, I am your father.
Fantastic. That was adorable. That's adorable.
It just isn't fair.
Anybody? Oh, right here. Oh, your best impression. Wow me.
The mic isn't on.
Hello?
There you go.
Oh no.
I'm going to take it. You sing on? That was excellent.
Really good.
Anybody else out there? Whether this guy was like, me! I want you to stand up, middle of the aisle, so everyone can see you. Best impression. I guess do it louder. Like just do it your balance. Like do like you're like loud. Like get your mouth on the mic.
Oh boy.
Your feeble skills are no match for the power to the dark side.
I'm taking it. Excellent. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? This guy right here. Stand up, walk here, walk down, come around, and come back. All right, your best impression.
Okay.
All right, you gotta do it loud.
Okay, Watto. So,
Let's split the winnings 50-50.
That was nice. Very nice, very good. Any more man?
Another young man right here in the second row.
With this guy here?
Yep.
I want you to wow me. I want to fall over like, wow! All right? It's the best impression.
I'm not very good, but I'm going to try Greedo. Utakuta solo.
Oh, yeah! Very nice, very nice. One more?
I think we're ready for the final round.
Final round it is.
All right,
Ding,
here we
ding.
go. This is it. Final round. I'm actually going to say the words Nobot versus Akmina.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
No.
Let's start off with the Nobot.
Now, this zombie walks through his scene for 8.2 seconds.
All right. Dave, give us one last fact about Akmina.
All right. B. Arthur had no understanding that she was even involved in a Star Wars project. That's not even the joke.
The words that are coming out of my mouth.
All right. Here we go. Chris.
Yes.
This is your last chance to participate. Your last chance to get a participate.
This is it. This is Rocky and that's Apollo.
I want to say anything about Nobot or Akmina. Put your hand up now.
Akmina? Look at you. You're like, Murray. All right, stand up, sir. What's your name and where you're from?
Patrick from Indiana.
Ooh, Indiana Jones. That's awesome. Okay. What? Do you want to vote for Nobot, who will kill you? Or Akmina, who will kill you in other ways?
Or
That's
make you fall in love.
Well, I'd like Akmina to kill me with her love.
Akmina? All right, okay, Akmina. There's one for Akmina. Anyone for Akmina? Ooh, who put this here? Anyone for Akmina? Oh, look at her. What's your name? Where you from?
Joanna from Jacksonville.
That's in Florida. I know that. Someone back there told me. Nobot or Akmina?
Akmina,
That's two. Matt?
We're doomed.
Why? How come?
because I have a friend who really likes her.
Is your friend here?
It's not. But he may be watching if it's being live streamed.
Excellent answer. Akmina. Any more Akminas? Tell me why. You don't even know Akmina. You can't even spell Akmina. Don't look up there either. That's cheating. Stand up. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Jake from State Farm.
You know what? Just give him a prize. Right now.
Is he wearing khakis?
He's not wearing khakis. Give that man a prize. I'm not even going to ask him who he wants to vote for, because that was an awesome name. Akmina. Anyone out there for Akmina? Akmina. Oh, right there. What's your name? And it can't be from State Farm or whatever either. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Gabby. I'm from Tampa.
That's how you get. Nobot. Akmina. You said Akmina.
Akmina.
Why?
Because.
Darn good answer.
I don't think.
Guess what? I'm taking that answer. Are you Akmina? Answer. Anyone for Akmina? Anyone else?
There we go. Right up here. Second row.
Now look at you and your little, look at me.
Oh, good for you.
I wear Boba Fett armor and walk around. Take my picture. I don't know. What's your name? Where you're from? You gotta stand up, or is it too hard? Ah! All right.
Thank you.
Just kids.
I'm Tim, and Chris doesn't care where I'm from.
I don't.
From New Jersey. I'm going to say Akmina because she will pour your drink through your head.
That's pretty good. Now sit down, you Merc Boba wannabe.
Last chance. Anyone else?
Akmina, anybody.
There we go. Couple back here.
Right. Come down here. You're young and fit. I can't get back there. What's your name? Where you from, little guy?
Preston, and I'm from Orlando.
How long was your drive? 2 minutes. No, was it? How long was it?
25 minutes.
All right, that's not that bad. All right. Why Akmina?
'Cause at least she can sing.
Oh, you like a singer. All right.
What a nice kid.
Wasn't there someone back here?
He's tone deaf, but he's nice.
All right. Akmina, tell me why.
Because she's crazy, and she is crazy.
She's double the crazy. That's two crazies in one.
I don't think so.
Anyone Akminas? Are we done Akmina?
Anyone else? Last call, like Agmina would say, I think. There we go.
Oh,
One more.
you are like tall. Look at you. Stand up, please. Totally tallness. What's your name? Where you from?
My name's Daniel. I'm from Seattle.
Is that Washington? Never been there. All right. Why Akmina?
Because, like Dave, I don't like Betty White.
Oh, another Betty White hater we got.
Hey, solidarity, my friend. It's good.
Before we vote, let's do something. Can you give me a boo for hating Betty White? I didn't go long enough. Okay.
How about a yay for if you hate Betty White?
Yeah!
Oh, people.
All right, here we go. This is it. We're going to decide right now who is voting for Nobot.
Who likes Nobot?
All right, who is voting for Akmina?
This house is divided.
Tim has the winning card.
Robots!
Wow.
Thank you, everybody. That was the Obscure Character Face-Off. Enjoy the rest of your celebration. Thank you once again.